It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, Hoops fans. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny, the Jet, the champion, Smith, and Shaquille, the Diesel, the champion several times, O'Neal. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out there in Cleveland, where it'll be the Cavaliers against the Milwaukee Bucks. Last game for Milwaukee, they picked up the W against Washington. That game was a dominant performance. Always nice to win one going away, but it's just one game, and they'll be ready to go tonight. And tonight should be an absolute battle of wills. Two teams that have been dominating as of late. Shaq, you've been here before. What can a club try to do to maintain its momentum?
Well, you got to understand what you're doing well, and you got to keep doing that. Don't switch it up now. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Take nothing for granted.
Well, momentum can flip at any point, Ernie. So hustle plays can determine the outcome of this game. So I'm going to see who has that extra effort on the defensive and offensive end.
It is time now for tip-off. Kevin Harlan will have the call, and we will see you later.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Star-Spangled Banner, sung by musical artist Linda Lynn. Welcome everyone to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. They'll play this one here in Cleveland before the Cavaliers head back on the road. They traveled to Milwaukee last time they faced the Bucks, and they came away with a win. Right now, they're in charge of the season series up 2-0, looking to go for 3.
And typically on the road, it's harder to get into a great rhythm offensively, but they did just that.
Yeah, and from the start, Greg, you could tell they were ready to go. Loved how fearless they were, confident, aggressive, attack mode. They don't care where the games are played. They're ready to get it done.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Well, Kevin, LeBron James does not mind being a vocal leader. He said conflict was just part of the game for me growing up. I played outdoors, and if you didn't win, you might not play again for the rest of the day. Now I'm the leader of this team, and I expect nothing less than greatness out of all of us. I'm going to hold everyone accountable, including myself. Kevin?
And that's so great to hear, D.A. LeBron is a proven leader and champion, as we all know, expects to contend for a championship every year. Clark, assess the center position right now in the NBA. I'm talking about elite centers and their place in the game.
Well, the center position has changed, Kevin. You don't have a lot of back-to-the-basket centers anymore. More of the big guys are stepping out and are more like stretch fours than traditional big guys. What you have in the center position now typically are rebounders and rim protectors. Not many dominant scorers on the low block.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, all the big bucks up front. Giannis, Parker, and Maker. Chris Middleton is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Outside Rose. Back to Bledsoe, and Maker sends it back. 4-on-3 break. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova.
And it's obvious Antetokounmpo's outside shot is a work in progress. But I tell you what, he definitely drains him when he's given that kind of room and time.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge. Good ball movement, wonderful pass, couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Here's Milwaukee now. It's a 3-point game. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
Yeah, you know what? The waters were calm for most of the game. I mean, little resistance, felt like they could get any look they wanted at any time.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And here's Rose outside. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. Feeds to Maker. Shoots from the line. They get the rebound. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. The feed to Maker. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's LeBron. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist total show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Cleveland.
And Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak. Matter of fact, I'd love to just call him the Greek Freak if I could. Is a matchup issue for any defense. I mean, he's a guy who literally and really can play any position on the floor.
The first free throw is good. Clark, what is amazing about how Giannis plays is how much ground he can cover. It's like he shrinks the floor with how long and tall he is, and his stride when going end-to-end or just attacking the basket.
Agreed. And how about this? I mean, he's Euro-stepping at 7 feet tall. I mean, that's like a dance move, and this guy's doing it with ease. His size and movement and grace looks like at times he's on another planet playing against the best players in the world. The Greek Freak has set a standard on what it means to have elite athleticism in the NBA that very few can match.
The Bucks making a switch here. Ogden's checked in. Parker with it. Holmes on him. Lets it go from 14. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. LeBron against Antetokounmpo. The 3, Bledsoe. Good, and the assist goes to James. Bledsoe's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Parker. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Tell you what, Kevin, they will take that look every time. Limited defense, great shot. Just came up empty. You live with those.
Bledsoe for 3. That doesn't go either for Bledsoe. Milwaukee leading by 4. Over in the corner, Dellavedova. Back to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Thompson. Holmes passes to Rose. Holmes with it. Holmes, that's a screen.
And you look at the Bucks in this roster, and the one constant at every position, length. I mean, great height and wingspan. Giannis and Maker, just to name a few.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And the leadership James brings to this team is incredibly valuable. When things get tight, they look to the king to provide for them.
And when so much of the NBA is trying to capitalize, Greg, on small ball, the Bucks said they're going to go for tall ball if they can make it work.
And what the length and height gives the Bucks is a few things.
One, you get matchup advantages, at least at a few positions on the floor. Great coverage in the passing lanes. And remember now, the half court is much bigger because of the impact of the three-point shot. You need size, skill, and activity to be able to guard that far from the basket.
On the wing, James. Thompson, a screen on Brogdon. Rose kicks to Holmes. Rose dishes to Bledsoe. Over Dellavedova. Holmes with it. He's against Parker. Clock at 4. Shots good by Bledsoe.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
LeBron against Antetokounmpo. Passes it to Parker. Holmes with the steal. Rose kicks to James. Holmes, that's a screen. LeBron against Parker. James, the pass to Rose. Rose can't get that one to fall. Milwaukee leading by 3. Out left to the wing. Three-pointer. Dellavedova. Rebounded by Holmes. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Brogdon against Rose. Holmes kicks to LeBron. The 3. Bledsoe. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Parker dishes to Dellavedova. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Down low, Maker. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Bledsoe outside. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And we know just how important a player who can catch and shoot is to an offense. Clark, which players in the league are the best, in your opinion, in that regard?
I think you got to start with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, 2 of the very best, if not the best, shot makers we've ever seen in the league. The way they can catch and shoot it from deep, challenged, open shots, off the dribble, off the catch. Their shot-making ability is absolutely remarkable. J.J. Redick is a guy that can make shots as well, but those 2 guys, I think, are in a class by themselves.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Baldwin's checked in. Allen Williams, he's checked in for the Bucks. A nice shot by Baldwin.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Antetokounmpo passes to Williams. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Williams. Antetokounmpo's got 11. Wide open. A nice shot by Baldwin.
How about the awareness there from James? I like the fact that he sets the floor for his teammates.
Dellavedova kicks to Brogdon. Back to Dellavedova. A 3-ball. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And when you shoot a high percentage from distance, that gives you momentum and really keeps the opponent on the road.
Yep, exactly. And it also stretches that defense out a little bit, expands the floor for you, and makes things really hard for the defenders when you space and stretch them like that.
Milwaukee with the ball. Following the score by Cleveland. Here's Parker. Softly drops in the floater. Parker's got his first bucket in this one.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the back end.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
A different look now for Cleveland. Hernangomez comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Rose. The Bucks also changing it up. Henson comes in for Parker. And Tony Snell subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Hernangomez passes to Baldwin. Tries yet again. And he lays it up and in. Baldwin's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
and their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Baldwin. Cavaliers shooting the ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far. Lets the three fly. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Henson dishes to Antetokounmpo. 14 feet away. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall.
That's good offense. The shot didn't go down, but they'll live with that.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And here we go with the breakdown tonight of the front court and back court rebounding numbers for the Bucks.
And their big men are getting the bigger percentage of these boards. You know, you expect that, and they'll need them to continue to patrol the paint and clean up the mess if they're going to win this game.
Now, here's Brogdon. He had 19 points in the win against Washington. To the inside, Henson. That shot off, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Cleveland moving the ball around. That one misses. Bucks trail by 3. Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Over Shumpert. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
The 3 from LeBron. Rebound by Williams. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Stripped it away. Here's Baldwin. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Bulls in Chicago. The dish now to James. They set the screen. 5 on the clock. And Henson sends it back.
Hey, that reach of Henson, remarkably long, unbelievably long, and that allows him to wipe away shots effectively.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
When you watch Giannis out there, he just looked unstoppable, Greg, at times. The way he's able to attack the rim, the blend of size, speed, and length is just unparalleled in the NBA.
And it's the movement that throws you off with Giannis. One step, and he's gone from the 3 line to the rim. There isn't any way to stop someone that skilled who's that big.
And they'll keep possession. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Here's Baldwin. 9 points in the game so far. And he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle, too. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, is getting in the passing lanes. They've been active with their hands, feet have been in good position, and they've come up with a lot of steals. That's making a difference here, too.
Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
And the vision of the Greek Freak, easily spotting his wide-open teammates thanks to that height of his.
Here's Baldwin. He's guarded by Williams. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hernan Gomez kicks to Anderson. Here's Baldwin. He's guarded by Williams. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Bucks trail by 4. And here is Brogdon. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he uses the glass on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 13.
Excellent awareness from Antetokounmpo, sensing the chance to impose his will inside and then capitalizing really easy.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And, of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous, tremendous leadership.
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in, and as the leader and the guy that goes out there and make things happen, that's the way it's going to be.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And, Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
Yep, firing with confidence, in rhythm, Greg. I mean, not allowing the defense to take a break.
Baldwin out there with Iman Shumpert. Then it's Henderson. Then there's Hernan Gomez. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Now here's Brogdon. No good off the front iron.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep.
Baldwin can't get it to go.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Henson with the screen. Brogdon kicks to Henson. Here's Baldwin. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Clark, when you look back at your terrific career, who is the one player that you considered your toughest opponent to go up against?
There were a couple of guys. Bernard King from the New York Knicks, because we saw them a handful of times a year, and he was just such a phenomenal scorer and a relentless worker offensively. He just never gave you a break. I didn't get to see the West Coast teams but twice a year. The Denver Nuggets in the early 80s had Kiki Vandeweghe, Alex English, and Dan Issel. And between those 3 guys, they were averaging about 80, 81 points a game. And I usually dealt with English or Vandeweghe. And those were long nights because those guys moved the ball, shot it from everywhere, and were excellent offensive players.
And that's a tough one. But on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
Those are facts, man. I mean, if he's sliding his feet just a skosh, the refs are going to whistle him for
it. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Hernan Gomez. It's stolen by Baker. He feeds it to Middleton. And the pass to Brogdon. Maker with a screen for Brogdon. Floats one up. Here's Henson. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Henson's got his second basket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from there.
Out to Shumpert. Here's the 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Iman Shumpert. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Milwaukee. Now here's Henson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Baldwin. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. It's on Thon Maker. For Cleveland, they have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Jabari Parker's checked in for Henson.
And he's been much more aggressive here in the second quarter. He's getting to the line a lot more than he did in the first.
They set the pick. Snell from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
And Middleton just does a little bit of everything out there. A perfect team player.
And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Dishes it to Dellavedova. Middleton on the wing. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Snell. But they'll get another chance. Parker kicks to Dellavedova. Middleton outside. Feeds to Maker. Another shot. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Here's Baldwin. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Now, that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
And the 3 ball is good. He's got 9.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, no let up. The killer instinct on display, trying to put this team away. I love the tenacity.
Here's Snell. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. There's the feed to Maker. Bucks passing it around. Here's Baldwin, covered by Parker.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, you know, it's got to be terribly deflating for the opposition. Boy, they look helpless. Really getting beat up, physically and emotionally.
Here's Dellavedova. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And Clark, when you think back to your career, what do you miss the most about playing in the National Basketball Association?
Well, you know, for me, Kevin, because my career was cut short due to injury, I missed the opportunity to see how good I could have been on a winning team, on a playoff team. Back in the early 80s, the Pacers were building towards that, and I never got a chance to be part of a playoff team. And the camaraderie you establish in going through the shared misery and joy of competing is something that's special and unique to sports, and you really don't find it in any other venue.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Boy, you take a look at Jason Kidd, and he's clearly one of those players that just has a mind for the game. Throughout his career, you saw how well he saw the court, felt the game, and how he created scoring chances for his teammates, and was also very heady at the defensive end. One of the very cerebral Hall of Fame players we've had in the history of the league.
Now here's Parker. He had 25 points in the win against Washington.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
He had stolen by Maker. To the paint. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3. And with Kidd, he was one of those players that when he got into coaching, you just said, of course, it makes too much sense given how much of an on-the-court leader he was.
Yeah, and you know what? You're exactly right. I felt the same way about Kidd. And when you play with some players, you just get that feeling with how they approach the game. And even in your role as a broadcaster, mine too, we get to talk to players and we get a feeling of whether they'll coach or not. Even in college, you could tell he was a special player with kind of a unique view of the game as well.
And that one's good. Parker.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
The screen from Thompson. Bledsoe outside. Daniels kicks to LeBron. Bledsoe outside. A three-pointer, no good.
I tell you what, he's doing his best to contribute, but he's been out of sync, out of rhythm. Luckily, his team still is in front.
Dellavedova from outside hits it from three-point range. Dellavedova's got it back down to within single digits for Milwaukee. Now here's Bledsoe. He had 22 points in the win against Chicago. On the wing, Daniels. Passes it to Holmes. Bledsoe outside. A second chance effort, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And it's 8 points for LeBron.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
There's a good screen. Parker sets the screen for Middleton. Fires at the elbow. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Holmes kicks to Thompson. Back to Holmes. He dishes it to Bledsoe. Holmes sets a screen. Bledsoe passes to James. Shoots from 14. The tray. Bledsoe with another miss.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Middleton dishes to Dellavedova. Thompson comes with the double team. Here's Middleton. Here's Parker. Milwaukee the rebound. Here's Dellavedova. Maker kicks to Dellavedova. Over Bledsoe. Here's Maker. Missed it, even after all those chances. Bledsoe passes to Holmes. From deep. LeBron with another miss. Bucks trail by 11. Parker kicks to Dellavedova. Pass to Maker. And the dunk by Maker.
Man, it's so good to see how Dellavedova plays to his strengths, guys. I mean, specifically how he finds the open man. Nice.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for the Cavaliers. Rose comes in for Troy Daniels. Williams, he's checked in for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo comes in for Tony Snell. Now here's LeBron. 8 points for him. Inside, here's Hernan Gomez. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Von Maker. Iman Shumpert is checked in for the Cavaliers. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 6 tonight, and they've let it fly from downtown. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they've been a bit unlucky. Some of it is poor shot selection, in a slump, no doubt. But it can be turned around. They just need to find ways to score the ball.
Now, here's Maker. Hernan Gomez covering. Shumpert with the steal. James against Antetokounmpo. Here's the screen. 9 feet out. The kick out to Rose. It's over Brogdon. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Man, low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
And here is James, following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. Left side Rose. He kicks it to Shumpert. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Middleton. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Middleton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here's James. He's got 8. And LeBron throws it down.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Bucks trail by 8.
You know, Malcolm Brogdon was the 36th overall pick in 2016 out of Virginia. A little older than most rookies over the last decade when they come into the league, but I'll tell you what, Bucks got a real winner here. He's going to be a long-time, valuable player.
And the dunk by LeBron.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty, an incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
Now Brogdon. There's the pick. Middleton for three. Another miss by Middleton. And for Brogdon, his age most likely a factor why he fell to the second round. Still, Clark, you know, the Bucks loved what he was about when they first met him coming out of the University of Virginia.
Yeah, hard not to love what he's about. Intelligent, focused, purposed, driven, skilled. I mean, his age may have worked against him in terms of where he was drafted, but it got him into a great spot for his long NBA career because he's going to have one.
Here's Brogdon. The Cavaliers making the shot. The Cavaliers pull it in. Rose has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. James dishes to Rose. He's looking for James and finds him. And Middleton kicks to Brogdon. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Allen Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game. "12 seconds left in the first half. And Henson sends it back. Middleton. That one doesn't go. And that concludes the first half. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 12. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Coach, what have you liked about your team's performance so far?
I like our physicality. I thought we came out, started the game physical. That set the tone for us early.
Well, we'll see if they can keep it up, T. Lou. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first half in the books. This is Ernie Johnson. This is Shaquille O'Neal. This is Ken Smith. Welcome back.
Ken,
as we break down the action. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They dialed up the pressure quite a bit in the second quarter at both ends, and it worked out well for them as their lead grew all the way to 12 points at the break. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
I don't think anyone expected to see such a number from the bench. You know, I'm impressed. It was what they needed, the jolt they needed, Ernie. Wow, I never knew their bench. Matter of fact, I don't even know any of their players coming off the bench. Man, keep going, bench guys.
And over to Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks.
Well, they shot under 40% in the first half. There's your deficit. They missed some open looks, wide open. But overall, I thought the offense was stagnant. Look for their coach to draw up some specific plays to try to jumpstart them in the second half.
That's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to get underway.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Cleveland leading by 12. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. All the big bucks up front. Giannis, Parker, and Maker. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Chris Middleton.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's James. In the corner, Holmes with it. With the shot. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Holmes got 6. Bucks trail by 14. Antetokounmpo kicks to Parker. The dish to Middleton. Over in the corner, Dellavedova. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the high post. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Rose passes to James. And James pulls it down hard.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
Special thanks to Under Armour for that sweet replay we just saw. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Milwaukee with the ball. Following the score by Cleveland. Maker with a screen for Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Cleveland leading by 16. James right side. Bledsoe kicks to Holmes. Over Parker. That one wide left.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Antetokounmpo against LeBron, and it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Tries again, and fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts, and a chance for one more here.
Got to D him up better than that. I mean, when he's got a smaller guy on him inside, that's dinner. Barbecue chicken.
That sounds good. Good. I love that. Well, Thon Maker is a project player, Clark, for his team, taken 10th overall in the 2016 draft. Has great size, and he moves well, but it's going to be a few years before he gets to where he needs to be.
I agree with you, but with big guys, you can afford to be patient when you see that they have a work ethic and a commitment to getting better, are willing to learn and grow, and then you factor in his athleticism and size. I think it's a weight that's going to pay big dividends for the Bucks.
LeBron kicks to Bledsoe. This one for 3. It's good from long range. Bledsoe's got 11.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Always. And having a good coach is critically important. I mean, you need somebody you can count on to make the right adjustment.
And a look here at the shot chart for Cleveland.
And you like what they are doing from deep. The three-point shot has been there, and they are taking full advantage. Having that threat from outside also playing a factor in how well they are able to cause the defense to shift, opening up the lane in their mid-range game as well.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. Great awareness. No reason to take it inside there against the taller man.
Yeah, he knew he had him beat, Greg. I mean, that was clear. Took advantage of the space he had and then calmly and quietly drained it from the mid-range. That's good basketball.
Rose with some nice D. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Kicks it to Bledsoe. Back to James. Holmes, that's a screen. Pass to Bledsoe. His three-pointers off the mark. Bucks trail by 18. Here's Parker. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Cavaliers have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Baldwin's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Bucks have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Dellavedova, that's good.
And, you know, Dellavedova is not afraid of mixing it up anywhere, but particularly inside. A capable scorer when he's near the bucket.
And Parker comes with the help. Parker with the steal. Antetokounmpo with the ball. 13 points in the game. He feeds it to Middleton. Antetokounmpo dishes to Parker. Over Thompson. And the shot falls short this time. The Cavaliers leading by 17. The screen from Thompson. Maker with the double team. Baldwin kicks to Bledsoe. Off target from three-point range. Bucks shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Parker with another miss.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Yep, it counts. Baldwin's got 23.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
As well he should, Greg. I mean, he always is looking to score the ball, even more so when he's hot. I like the mindset.
Now here's James. Thonmaker unable to get his last shot to go. Baldwin the pass to Thompson. Bledsoe for three. Bledsoe can't get that one to drop. Bucks trail by 19. Here's Maker. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Over to the wing. The screen from Thompson. Middleton against Rose. Back to LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And Antetokounmpo, 7'3" wingspan, extraordinary. I mean, he's effective in rejecting shots, bothering shots, and stealing the ball.
Alan Williams, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Tony Snell comes in for Chris Middleton. Here's Baldwin. They get it back. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Over in the corner, Rose.
Yeah, I don't want to dismiss the defensive chops of Antetokounmpo. I mean, he is so good at handling himself on the defensive end, whether he's guarding his own guy or in position to help his teammates. Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
Here's Baldwin, covered by Parker. The pass to Baldwin. Cleveland moving it around. There's a good screen. There's the three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Bucks take it the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Dellavedova kicks to Antetokounmpo. Here's Snell, covered by LeBron. 5 to shoot. Screened by Parker. Puts up a 3. It's not going to go for him.
That was a half-hearted pick, and he was just going through the motions on that possession, and now it ends up costing him.
Williams with the block. Antetokounmpo kicks to Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
Oh, I like the craftiness of Parker at finding ways to get into the lane, always looking to punch it down.
To the right side. The screen from Thompson. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Parker outside. Dishes to Antetokounmpo. And it's good on the assist by Parker. 17 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The screen from Thompson. Pass to Baldwin from the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Feeds it to Dellavedova. Williams a screen. Dellavedova dishes to Antetokounmpo. They get a hand on it. Here's Baldwin, covered by Parker. A nice shot by Baldwin. Baldwin's got 25 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
The Cavaliers leading by 13. Defended by Dellavedova. LeBron against Parker. A nice shot by Baldwin. Baldwin's got 6 points in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Parker passes to Williams. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Bucks, Alan Williams. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. A different look now for Cleveland. Hernangomez comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Amon Shumpert in for LeBron. John Henson's checked in for the Bucks. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. And here are the Cavaliers now. 13-point lead. Oh. That's a beautiful jam.
Yes, indeed.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Shumpert with it. He's picked up by Parker. Here's Baldwin. He has 29. And that one, good. And it's 8 points for Amon Shumpert.
Boy, I love watching the ball get into the post. Reminds me of my days doing work down there. When you have this kind of positioning, scoring is simple.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Henson. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around, really doesn't faze him, doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Rose. That's good from Antetokounmpo. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Here's Baldwin. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Takes it from 10. Williams. And Williams is right there. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Bucks trail by 15. Here's Antetokounmpo. The Cavaliers pull it in. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Launches it. Count it. Number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in just the second half. Holmes sets a screen. Inside. The 15-footer. Out to Shumpert. Another shot. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Bucks trail by 15. That's a 2 from Parker. He trains the quick shot. Parker's got 12 points in the game.
Man, he's just such a smart shooter as Parker. Noticing the defense was backing off of him just a little too much, he took advantage of it and made them pay dearly.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Shumpert. 6 on the shot clock. And Parker comes with the help. Parker with the steal. With 1 on the clock. Missed. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We come back right after this. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
Contest twos, right? We'll contest the twos and contest threes, but no layups.
Jason Kidd feeling like they need to protect the rim above all else right now, willing to give in other areas.
And you have to take care of home base. Otherwise, it's going to be attacked all night, and that's not going to reflect well for you on the scoreboard.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. We've got Hernangomez. Richaun Holmes out there with Baldwin. Then there's Amon Shumpert. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
You can tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage even though it was all over.
Cleveland moving it around. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Brogdon. Here's Williams. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
So it's the Cavaliers now. 11-point game. Such a wide open look.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And the layup's good off the glass.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
He's guarded by Brogdon. They get it again. Holmes passes to Shumpert. Here's Baldwin. Outside Shumpert. He's guarded by Brogdon. Goes back up. And Henson sends it back. Goes up from the top of the key. They grab their own miss. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Cleveland. The Bucks also with the sub. Chris Middleton's checked in for Williams.
I like Parker's versatility. He can play both forward positions, in part because he's so long and big, and he's got excellent mobility.
Back to Bledsoe. That one a little long.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Just a touch. I mean, it seems like he's forcing shots a little bit to me, Greg. Not playing his game right now, and with every miss, the pressure intensifies.
Scooped up. Pass to Baldwin. Lets it go with the 3. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Henson sets a screen for Brogdon. To the middle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
And the long Henson is a hard cover for the defense. Aggressive when going up with his shot.
And he can't get the first one.
A former Tar Heel, John Henson is incredibly efficient on both ends of the court.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Maker's checked in. The screen from Thompson. Pass to Baldwin. Oh!
Mercy, mercy me.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Shot clock at 5. Brogdon with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. And Thompson sends it back. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket for Maker. Here's Baldwin. Antetokounmpo on the double team. Here's Thompson. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
LeBron's checked in for Baldwin. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for the Bucks. Bucks trail by 12. Right side out of the Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got rebound number 5 here tonight. The 17-footer. And that one is good. 20 points for him.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Antetokounmpo. LeBron with the block. Down low, stolen by Henson. And Middleton kicks to Dellavedova. The drive by James, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Maker, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Jabari Parker's checked in for Milwaukee. The first one falls. Rose is checked in for Cleveland. And he can't hit the second. And glad to see Jabari Parker out on the floor after recovering from yet another torn ACL. Mark, always hard to go through that injury, never mind twice in your first 3 seasons in the NBA. But you know, Parker's a fighter through and through.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Not an easy situation and really disheartening for all of us who appreciate his talent and skill level. He's an outstanding young man and player, and he's vowed to come back stronger than ever before. And his attitude, a positive approach to difficult adversity, I think, has set him up to have a chance to do just what he vowed to do.
Henson's shot is off. Cleveland with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And it's Rose. This time the assist by Thompson. Rose has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And as long as he retains that great explosion in his legs, Derrick Rose will be a factor around the rim.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
The Cavaliers leading by 16. Thompson, a screen on Middleton. Rose goes in. Here's Holmes. No good with the triple. The Bucks shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. And that one's good. Parker.
Muscle up. That's what Parker's telling those guys trying to defend him in the paint. He's really good at establishing his post position down low.
Thompson, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo against James. Bledsoe dishes to Rose. Just 5 on the clock. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
How about the heart on display here tonight from Rose? Just flawless in his attack at the rim. Boy, it's tough to match his quickness.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 6 assists now in the game. LeBron outside. Back to Bledsoe. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Rose passes to Bledsoe. James outside. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Thompson misses. Bucks trail by 14. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Dellavedova from outside trains the three-pointer.
And Dellavedova has a quirky-looking jump shot. It's effective, but, man, it's not a thing of beauty.
James outside. To the paint. Parker with the steal. In the corner, Middleton with it. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Rose. The screen from Thompson. Back to Bledsoe. Back to Rose. LeBron outside for the 3. The rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside, Antetokounmpo. Right through the D for the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 17 now, just in the second half. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely, Greg. I mean, of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
And Cleveland making a change here. Baldwin's checked in. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
I tell you, that is not what they want. A contested jump shot, the defense right on it. You need to get a better shot than that.
Now the feed to Bledsoe. The pass to Baldwin. Holmes, that's a screen. Rose kicks to Baldwin. Thompson outside to the wing right side. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Right side, Williams. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shot from 12. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Now just a 5-point Cleveland lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Bucks?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Here's Bledsoe following the basket by Chris Middleton. The screen from Thompson. Bledsoe dishes to Thompson. And stolen by Williams. Now here is Dellavedova. Defense is right there. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Puts it up from 15. Here's Williams. And Thompson sends it back. And he's able to get it back. Count that one. And the Cleveland lead has been cut down to just one on the bucket from Williams. The screen from Thompson. Bledsoe passes to Baldwin. Over onto Antetokounmpo. And misses it off the right side of the rim. To take the lead. That shot, no good. And Cleveland the other way now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Holmes, that's a screen. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. It counts. And the foul. It's on Jabari Parker. And this crowd ecstatic. They are pumped up.
And what a huge shot. You talk about an excited arena.
And that one misses. Bucks trail by 3. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And here is Dellavedova. He dishes it to Middleton. He kicks to Antetokounmpo. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Thompson's got 11 rebounds in the game. 1:02 left to play in the final quarter. Williams comes with a double team. And Thompson kicks to Bledsoe. 6 to shoot. Back to Thompson. Money!
I like the way they're sharing the ball. And Bledsoe right in the middle, spreading it around.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 5. There's 49 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now we present our Jordan Player of the Game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Bucks making a change here. Ogden's checked in. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Thank you, David. Here's Baldwin. Bledsoe kicks to Holmes.
Time working working against them here.
It sure is, and with such short time, it'll be really hard for them to catch up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're trailing by 6. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively. You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And he does get the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Here's Milwaukee now. And it's Parker at the elbow. Passes to Brogdon. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. 6 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Both teams deciding to change it up. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. From deep three-point range, misses there. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, what is your sense of how the team is playing at the moment?
We have a good thing going right now, and we want to try to keep it going. And the best part about tonight's game was the defensive end. We defended, and we shared the ball, and that's a good ingredient to a win.
It was working at both ends, LeBron. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.